I think that's what Q-Bert's saying. But I gotta be honest, this video is gonna be one of the least, I would say, I don't want to say effortless, but I'm going to say there's the least amount of preparations for this production. I walk in the room and I look over and I see Q-Bert on my shelf, and you know what I decide? I decide, let's talk about it. Well, I have no leads, no research, no prior research, no, nothing of the sort. But I will make one observation. Q-Bert looks like he's clinically insane. I mean, look at him. And he's, his language, I mean, come on, he's just completely tweaking. That's the only way I can describe him. He's just completely lost his marbles. I would say, quite frankly, there's no saving him. Lost. Completely nuts. What are you doing, Q-Bert? I think I forgot. Well, I know you jump on the squares. Yeah. I forgot what you do in Q-Bert. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video briefly, and I'm going to just look up what you do in Q-Bert, and then I'm going to tell the video. I'll be right back. This is going to be interesting because I don't really want to look it up. I think that's pretty stupid. What I'm going to do is just get a hands-on gameplay. Because I'm going to be honest, I think it's been something around, I don't want to say an entire year, but it's damn near that since I've last played Q-Bert. Because, well, it's just a silly arcade game. Not to dock it, it's fun, it's classic, but nothing particularly crazy about it, right? Came out in '83 in the arcades, and then '89 for this NES port that I'm playing right now. But I think I'm just gonna play it. Maybe a show don't tell, which is, a little bit new for this channel, right? Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Okay, watch this. Oh, I remember what you do. It's actually that simple. So what you have to do is, you see these squares that are blue? You have to jump on each one and make each one yellow, signifying that you've jumped on it before. You have to hit every single square without getting attacked by one of the enemies. Okay, I remember how this goes. This is pretty fun. Again, nothing insane. No, meaning of life story like in an RPG or something, but, when I play Q-Bert, more or less, has my soul been purified? Have I come out of this experience a new man? Am I going to tackle life with a different lens? Maybe. Personally, I don't think that's going to happen for myself. But if you're philosophically enlightened by Q-Bert, be my guest. It's pretty simple. You just kind of jump around on the... Why? You just gotta get each block. I remember having a bit of fun with this one. I'm not gonna say 10 hours of gameplay, but I would say, maybe an hour or two of just silly Q-Bert gameplay. And each level, like any arcade classic, it gets gradually harder with each level, and I don't know what level it ends at because I'm no Q-Bert expert. But you know what? I'm horrible at this game. I'm just awful. I'm awful at this. Yeah, I know this is definitely a different. This is a change of pace because usually I talk about the game without playing it. But I thought, some people want to record with a capture card. I'm too lazy and broke to buy one, so I don't know about that, right? Yeah, I think we're done with this one, but wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Well, looks like I'm playing more. Yeah, nothing particularly insane about Q-Bert, but it's something silly to play. And if you own an NES and you're looking for a silly arcade game to add to your collection, I would say get Q-Bert. My only thing with Q-Bert is who in their right mind designed this? I'm very curious at the sick, twisted mind that came up with such a devilish game as Qbert. I mean, this is like the internal memory of a clinically insane person. I would just be scared if I was here. It's just a pitch black room and you're just some little character, and you don't even know. You're not even self-aware. I mean, Qbert's probably not self-aware. Let's be honest. You're not self-aware, and you're just in a room and they're just blocked. You don't question where you are. You don't question why you are where you are. You just follow orders, right? Qbert's kind of scary. Like the lore behind this must be pretty nerve-wracking, right? Oh, wait a minute. Why are those squares purple? Oh boy. I already got a game over. Again, not the craziest game, but I think there's something silly to be said about Qbert. Ooh, I gotta fix my posture. Ooh. Maybe not wise. Also, something I'm wondering is, as I'm making this gameplay, can the viewer even see this gameplay? That would be pretty funny if I did all this recording and then turns out you can't even see it. You know what I'm gonna do there? Nothing about it. We're uploading it, right? I'm just kidding. But something to make note of, right? What am I missing? Oh, those squares, I think. Oh, that's interesting. When certain enemies, as they jump on squares, might make it a different color, and you have to go back, and that's interesting. Interesting, let's just say, interesting touch to Qbert. Oh, level 2. We have leveled up. Oh, so in this level, you have to jump on them again. Interesting. Very interesting choice, Qbert developers. I think that was definitely an interesting choice. Yeah, Qbert's clinically insane, though. I got nothing else to say. He's probably a cool guy, though. Like, cool guy to like spend some time with, hang out with. Qbert. I'm sure he would be pretty chill, but he also might be clinically insane. That's just something, I know I've already said that a good handful of times, but I think we're at the crossroads where I have a right to say that. Who am I to judge, right? I think Qbert's probably a pretty swell guy. This one's definitely a bit different because I showed some gameplay. Maybe in future uploads we can do stuff like that. Kind of show some gameplay of what I'm doing, what's going on, to help further explain my points. Maybe I'll tell the audience a certain thing, but I don't actually maybe show it. Am I going to commit to that? Absolutely no promises, but it's an idea. I also might forget I ever said this, and I'll never address it again. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm out.